Here we are, a little rainy day at Lynwood in Richmond, Kentucky. Let's go see Melissa, everyone. This is Melissa, everyone, and we are at Lynwood, and she's going to give us a short tour and basically show all your Christmas trees. How many Christmas trees do you have?
21.
21 trees. All right, you want to start with this room first? That is great, great, Melissa. And look, they have a Santa Claus. Tell us about the portrait.
Sarah Lewis Clay Bennett.
Oh, wow, that's great. This is such a great room.
Sister.
Brutus Clay's sister, everybody. That's great. And then we move over to this room. So, Melissa, tell us about this room.
So this would have been the formal living room parlor.
Okay. That is great. And I noticed you said something about this large painting. Tell us about it.
It hung in the Paris Salon in 1852.
Wow. That is such great. And I think you were telling me earlier about the large seating pew it came from.
I'm not for sure what theater it was, but it was from a theater.
That is great.
It's definitely not a church pew.
Wow, fantastic. Look at the trees, everybody. 21 trees. Look at the ceilings. You all have done a magnificent job. You and your husband, Brian.
Yes.
That is great. So where does this lead to, Melissa? What's our next room?
The dining room. And this
Oh,
has
wow.
always been a dining room.
Always been a dining room. And you told me something interesting about this locked cabinet here.
I have been fascinated that with these old pieces of furniture, this one in particular, it has 7 different keys for 7 different
So everybody had their own sort of locker? That's great. That is great. This is fabulous. And it leads into...
It leads into the Butler Pantry.
Oh, the Butler Pantry. Nice. You all have done such a wonderful job of remodeling and addition of this great... And this is the kitchen, right?
Kitchen.
Okay.
Always been the kitchen, and the stove oven has always been in this spot.
Okay. So it's always been here.
Always.
And you told me a little interesting tidbit about our wonderful wall clock.
That is from the 1700s.
Wow. And you told your husband, Brian, what?
That I didn't need it to work because I didn't want to climb a ladder to get it to
And it still works.
Yes.
That is fantastic. That is so great. And I did want to show everyone this great restroom right here because the water comes from the top.
There wasn't a bathroom on this floor, and so we added that.
You just added it.
And so
That
we're
is
still
great.
working on it.
Well, and still sticking
Still
to the
doing it.
historical thing. Wow,
Yes.
That's great. Melissa, tell us about, is this original?
No, this would have been the patio, the back porch.
Okay.
It was falling apart, and we added this new addition because I needed an attached garage.
Sure. Absolutely.
It has weird elevation.
It does. And I noticed this is where the porch was, you said.
Yes.
That is great. That is great. And we'll see that in a little while, folks. And then we're going to lead into this room. So tell us about this room.
And this is our family room.
Oh, this is the family room. Okay.
The actual family living room.
Great. Okay.
This piece was a linen cabinet on the second floor.
Okay.
And it'll house our television now.
Oh, nice. This is very nice. And of course, this leads into the hallway. And you told me something interesting about it. This looks familiar. Tell us about this cabinet.
This was Cassius Clay's piece, and it was in Whitehall at some moment in
At some point in juncture, right? And I think you said the piece at Whitehall, it's painted. It's
Yes.
painted white. Yeah.
you can see some of the.
And it's in the library. Is that what you
Yes.
said? Okay. That's what I thought.
You can see how it mimics.
Wow, that is great. And it came from Hendersonville.
Hendersonville, Kentucky.
And no one knows how it exactly.
No, maybe.
Wow.
And it's barn.
That's what did you say? Horse trading?
Maybe horse trading.
And you also, this wonderful staircase. Do you want to show us about the little statuettes at the top that you discovered? And they fold up. That is great. That is great.
I love all the hidden nooks. And
Oh, wow. And you're still discovering stuff.
yes, still.
All right, let's go upstairs. Just go up here. And I love the windows in this house.
Those are fiberglass.
And what is fiberglass?
I'm not really sure.
That's great though. And I was going to say it's fiberglass because it looks hot
Well,
with the
I think
red.
it's just I'm not really sure. I think it's how.
You think it's the process?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not stained glass. It's
Right. I started to say stained glass, but not really.
No.
It's like it's etched. That's great. That's fantastic. All right. And look at the mirror. Look at that great mirror. Isn't that great? So it's huge.
13 feet tall.
13 feet tall. That is great, Melissa. Okay, we'll go up here to this. So now we're on the second floor. Melissa, tell us about this room.
So this is just one of 9 rooms in the
Okay.
house.
Wow. I love it. This is fantastic. And look at these floors. The stories they could tell. Wouldn't it be great?
We just finally finished them. We
Wow,
wanted
they
to have
look
the character.
absolutely fantastic. And look at this view, folks, out of this window here. So you imagine seeing the people coming up in the horse and carriage. Oh, and it goes up too. So you can really walk out on it. It's a walkout porch.
Yeah.
That is great. So you can actually see people coming up, your visitors coming. Wouldn't that be great?
And greet 'em.
That's great. I love it. And wave at them. Come on in. That is great. It is a huge window. So this room, Melissa, tell us a little bit about this room.
So we have turned this into our master bedroom.
Okay, so this is the master bedroom.
So this would have been 3 rooms on this side, and it's now one.
Okay,
One
all
master
right.
suite.
So I can see you and Brian over there sitting, reading a book, having some coffee, cold beverage on a hot summer day, maybe. That's great. And this goes into, I know what you said was originally, it's now it's the master bedroom, but which is now a closet.
Our closet, yes.
And you all have really added all of this great woodwork. Wow. Melissa, so how are you going to get your shoes from the very top?
I have a library locker.
Did you say this was Meriwether Lewis's
His wife.
and his wife's portrait? Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. Of the Lewis and Clark expedition.
I think that would have been his dad.
Wow. Okay, that's great. That is something really nice.
We're going out of our way to put Kentucky significance.
Yes.
Or Richmond significance.
Richmond significance in the
Or
home.
Clay
Nice.
significance.
And I did mention this is a great wardrobe piece.
Yeah.
It's great. I told you it reminded me of the line, The Witch in the Wardrobe.
Yes. It's big enough to be.
And of course, a restroom here. And look at the ceiling. That's fantastic. Look at
And then
that.
just an old stained glass above the
And then
shower.
and a stained glass above the shower. That is great.
And going with the
That is,
theme.
yes, that is
Little
fantastic.
keys
Yeah,
everywhere.
I like it. I like it. That's great.
That's one solid piece of wood.
So Melissa, what is that for?
It's a door knock to the master bedroom.
So the butler or the maid could go, tea, madam.
Please.
Nice. That's great. And we're going into where now,
So
Melissa?
this leads to the back part, which is our bathroom.
Oh, yes, okay.
But on this floor, we have the original
Oh, yes.
lead sink that was gravity-fed plumbing.
So this is the original, this was
The
here.
original lead sink that was
That
here.
is great. And you know what? I do want you to show me a little secret compartment you said you finally discovered that you didn't even know existed.
They always love to hide
To hide
things.
little things. You know what? You know, I just thought about that. You know, earlier that we had discussed it. You know what I thought that he probably put his liquor bottle in there. I don't know.
I would have. Or maybe Patty did.
That's great. And this is a wonderful, so this is the master bathroom, right?
So this is my bathroom.
Okay, this is your bathroom.
Yes.
Notice, folks, she said her bathroom. Brian. That's great. I love, this is fantastic. And this is also a great view too. Look at that tub. It's a great view, Melissa.
Yeah. Not a bad view in the house.
No, there isn't. Where exactly did Melissa go? Melissa? Oh, there she, oh, this is a doorway?
Yes.
This is
another
fantastic.
hidden passage.
Another hidden passage. Now tell us about this. This was originally where?
This was open, so
Okay.
that I'm assuming the help could access the kids.
Okay. Yes.
On the
Okay.
side. But this would have opened to where a linen cabinet was,
Cool.
and there was a huge arched door
Yes, see that?
that went into the hallway.
That went into the hallway. Wow. So which is now, basically this is a gun?
This goes to, yeah.
A gun?
So this
I
would
mean,
be a
I
gun
guess to put
case.
your gun case, yeah.
Yes.
That is fantastic. Okay, we're going upstairs now?
Yes.
All right. And this leads to where, Melissa?
Where the help stayed.
Where the help stayed. Okay.
And there are 5 rooms up here.
5 rooms. Wow, this is a big space, Melissa.
They look very nice.
Yeah, I mean, well, they were here all the time.
And that's original wallpaper.
Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that. So that's original wallpaper to the house.
All
Nice.
the walls had wallpaper, border, and the ceilings had paper.
Okay, okay.
We saved what we could.
You saved what you could with the remodel, of
Yes.
course. I love this area and these little nooks. And I love this view. That is a great, great view of the patio and the fountain. And your soldiers outside, I love those.
Yes.
This is fantastic. And this area is what we talked about, the bathroom downstairs. This is where the water.
Where the water
Yep.
collected from the box gutters on the
Wow.
house. So,
And something that Brian's really interested in, I think you said him and his father?
yes, getting
Wow.
the dummy waiter to work.
Wow.
So excited. He loves those gears up there.
Oh, but look at the gears up there. That's great.
Yeah, so fascinating.
It is fascinating. And you said 2 people can get on this?
It's pretty big.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had converted on the first floor because there wasn't a bathroom, that part of the dummy
Okay.
waiter into
Right.
a bathroom
Okay.
for the lady that lived here before.
That's great. I love it. And tell us about, you haven't adventured up into the attic space yet, right?
So there's a huge attic, but on top of this, the rooftop has the best views of Madison County.
Wow.
Spectacular.
That's great. Great. And I like how you all did this. Tell us a little bit about this.
So I had to have AC. The
Mhm.
house,
Of course.
got rewired and
Yeah.
redone. And the only place he wasn't able to hide ductwork was on this section. So we just put a
That
piece
is
of furniture,
great.
gutted it, and he hid
That is great.
the ductwork.
That is fantastic. Yeah, that is really neat. In this room,
Just another bedroom.
just another bedroom for the help.
for the help. And then all
Wow.
the gas lights, we put all the fixtures.
Oh,
back
that's
up.
right. Yes.
And it has a little.
And I told Brian that is a great little addition.
I love
Wherever
it.
possible, he says, "I'm going to put gas lights back in."
Yes, and they
That's great.
kept everything. They did not throw anything away.
They
So
make good use
they
of
made it
everything.
easy.
Yeah.
So
Wow. And then we have 2 more bedrooms, of course, up here.
in this room, we were only able to save the paneled.
Oh, the panel wallpaper. Okay. I like that. And so you all just took and just made it into the design. I love that. That's great. You all have done such a wonderful job with this.
Thank you.
Now tell us about the pieces in this room, Melissa.
So this apothecary piece came from Sparta, Kentucky.
Sparta, Kentucky. Wow.
From the
You said from the racetrack?
From
When they-
the racetrack,
Okay.
when they developed that whole area.
That whole area. That is nice. And people, I want you to look at these drawers. Look how smooth they still are. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
And this piece, I mean, is ancient and it's still, everything works. That's great.
Yeah.
I love this. Now, Melissa, we're going down the back way, I guess, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the helps.
This is the helps entry into the home,
Yes.
right? Okay.
This is where they would have mainly.
Okay, got you. And then it leads us back down to the main floor
Back to the main floor.
and the main foyer.
So they would have always had these doors closed.
Oh, exactly,
They
right.
could be behind
So they
the
could be
scenes.
behind, right, okay.
Not interfere.
So let's go down and let's see this new addition, which I think is just fabulous because we, with your all's help, we produced the Junior Hostess
Yes.
virtual event here. And tell us about this piece up here.
So that came from Randolph Hearst's collection,
That's
and it
great.
was at Whitehall in Florida
Wow.
before it came here.
Before it came here. And we were talking earlier about remarkable of
The
how many
rails-
men it took to get up here. And the rails you said are
And
the
the rails
same
are the same
length.
length. Most of the time, they would have been chopped
They've
into.
been chopped in two. Wow. That's great. And Brian said that stays, right?
Yes.
We're not taking
No.
this over.
No, I had envisioned it typically set up there. No way.
Great. And this leads out into the patio, which is also a well
But one
and
of
a
the
fountain. Four cisterns?
Cisterns,
Wow.
yes.
Now, tell us about the you have the two, I guess, is that a barn?
So the carriage house
Carriage house? Okay.
and the cottage.
And the
cook's
cottage, okay.
And we can go out there.
Okay, excellent. And this goes out to the garage,
Yep. To the.
which has a beautiful floor, by the way. Now, the garage was not original, correct? No. Okay, that's what you added that, right?
I didn't want to walk outside.
Sure.
Into a car.
Absolutely.
And everything in here was done.
Right.
Took apart, consolidated school.
Okay, right.
In Garrett County, in Lancaster.
And Lancaster. Okay, got you. Okay.
And so that's where the chair rail came from.
Right.
That's where the front door came from.
Okay. And this piece here, you're just waiting for.
We're waiting for 4 or 6 guys
To help lift it up.
The door.
So that's a wonderful, wonderful
Takes
piece.
a lot of thought.
Yes.
For the plan to get fixed.
And you said the bar area. Can you tell us a little bit of history about that?
So it came from Cincinnati.
Okay, it came from Cincinnati.
And it's 4 pieces.
4 pieces. Wow, look at that. Huge,
Yeah,
but
they
gorgeous.
Rigged together a pulley system to
install
hoist
it
that
here.
up.
Wow,
The
it is gorgeous.
the school is right here,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. And so you have. Oh,
and you can see the doors.
Oh, I love the promenade.
And we have that sign.
That is fantastic.
So-
that is great.
At least the
Just
school
great.
gets a second life.
Yes, that is a great, great addition to this. All right, are we going outside?
Yes.
Excellent.
If you can't get you one way, you'll get you another.
Look at that. And you said Brian loves these,
Yes.
and you love the knocker. That's great.
Love those.
Honey, we're home. This is great. And you can rent this out, you said, correct?
So this is included with the 3-day package
The 3-day package. Wow. Okay.
when you have a wedding.
That is fantastic. I love these rooms. I love this. And this is called what? What is the official name of this house?
The cook's cottage.
The Cook's Cottage. Okay. Oh, this is great. This is great. Look, even the bearskin rug. Very nice. This is great. I love this.
That piece was in the 1800s. They didn't have IMAX or 3D.
Right.
But they had what they called cycloramas. So you
Oh,
would have
okay.
entered a tent that
Yes.
would have these painted panels all around.
That
so that
makes
you would have a
perfect
3D
sense.
real life experience, and it
Nice.
kind of depicted things that were going on at that moment in life.
Wow.
And so we were able
To acquire
purchase
that piece. That is fantastic. That's great. And of course, you have the, I guess, the brides and everything get ready in here and all that
so-
great stuff. Yeah. Wow. And that's been pretty successful.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, a little rough.
Well,
Rocky.
of course, now
the
with everything
pandemic.
else going on, yeah, I understand. But that'll pick back up.
And then
And of course, the kitchen area. Oh, a laundromat. Oh, you have everything. Nice.
And even here, they just did massive doors. Like,
Wow. Even to keep with the theme.
and so here we just added
That's
cotton
great.
cabinets to
Yeah.
the cabinetry and
make it-
kinda kept it with the fill and added.
Wow, that is fantastic. That's great. Are we going to see the coach house?
We'll go up there. It's a mess.
Okay, that's great. A street light from the 1700s. Is that what you
Yes,
said?
that would have been from the late 1700s. or early
Wow.
1800s.
That
And
is
it's an
great.
Old street light.
That is great.
It's been oxidized.
And you all are still working on construction.
Like, feel how smooth that is.
Oh, yes. That's great. And that comes from the horses rounding the...
Horses, yeah.
Rounding the...
Bellies coming around.
That is
And it
great.
rubbed the corner
That
down.
is great. Yeah, because you can see how sharp they are here.
I know.
And then they're
You can
worn
just
up
imagine
here.
those big bellies.
Wow, just rounding the... Wow, that's great. Melissa, thank you so much for that tour. Now, for more information about Lynwood, how do people get more information?
So they can go to Facebook, Lynwood Estate, and they could do it online, lynwoodestate.com.
That is great. Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah,
It was
glad to
a
have
great
you.
tour.
Yay.